When the silence that spread in the dark corridors of the apartment dominated the night, strange events began. The door of apartment number 13 was opening and closing by itself, and strange sounds were heard in the middle of the night, even though the people living in the apartment thought that Deniz was a young woman living in flat number 13. She lived alone in an old flat on the upper floor of the building. One night, she woke up from her sleep and paid attention to strange sounds. The old wooden door in front of his door was opening and closing with a clicking sound. Deniz gathered her. After a while, strange events began inside Deniz's apartment. Things were disappearing from their places, and television was turning on and off by itself. Deniz began to question whether the terrible dreams she was experiencing were real. One day, when he stood in front of the mirror, his reflect berakterme yapmayak karar viren Deniz. Apartmenen gekmawend karanok per hike kifeti yiller ants. Bu benata berhastein pullen mak tadik. On kak hastein kapet kulten sanra. Bazi Zayler and Geride Burakaldikik Sileni Ordu Deniz. Binanan Badram Atina in my Kurar Verdi V. Rada Eski Hastene Kip. The sea became more afraid after this discovery. The strange events in the apartment increased and brought Deniz to the edge of insanity. One night, in fear, he decided to run away from the apartment. However, as he was leaving the door of the apartment, he suddenly found himself in the corridors of
the hospital. Was cold and empty. While walking in silence, the sea was lost among strange sounds and shadows. At the end of the corridors was a dark room. When Deniz entered the room, he encountered the ghosts of the past. Hospital staff, helpless patients, and lost souls surrounded him.
Deniz woke up remembering the moment when he confronted the hospital's terrible past. However, strange events in Flat 13 continued. Deniz could no longer distinguish the boundaries between reality and nightmare. The apartment was full of ghosts of the past and dark secrets, and Deniz was left alone